Good morning, CJ. Or good afternoon. That's a different one for me. After my 2-hour walk this morning, I feel like it's almost nap time. Maybe I'll have a nap today. I haven't had a nap in I don't even know when the last time. Yeah, so this morning I went for a 2-hour walk and you were all free to join me on that. Like I said, for May, we're going to do different things. Hello. Did you enjoy the walk today? I do have to show you, I brought home this piece of bark from a beech tree. So in the Presqu'île, they have this grove that was beech trees, and the beech trees have been pushed out of there by cedars and pines that have grown in because they grow so tall and they shadow the forest floor. So the beech trees couldn't survive. The little new beech trees couldn't. So there's one standing beech tree that was still very much alive. So I played with it, and it's got these huge, thick bark, super huge. The corgi bum. Thank you for the little corgi. But anyway, I found a beech tree that had fallen over, and a piece of the bark fell off the tree. So I brought it home because it was discarded by the tree itself. So I'm going to show you it though. I'm very happy about my find. It's over there on the ledge with my other pieces of driftwood. So this is how thick the bark is. So you can see it's just nice and, it came off. It was just off of the tree. But that's how thick the bark is. And it comes in, and it's in these sheath of bark pieces, like these pieces like this, which is just, it's incredible. Right. So these trees had all of these ridges, that's how the bark is on the trees, in these thick, layers. Yeah. And just such thick layers of bark that's on the tree. So anyway, I'm so sad that these trees are being, have been pushed out of the area because of the cedar and pine trees that just have taken over. But this piece had fallen off the tree and was just sitting there on the ground. So I decided to bring it home with me as, I don't know, to honor the beech trees, But I do have a couple of pieces of driftwood that I've collected as well. So I just have that sitting in front of the little fireplace because then it can dry out. I had some breakfast, and then I went outside and I put my feet on the ground and did my earthing for today while Cass went outside again. He got all whiny for a bit, and I'm like, what are you whining about? We went for a 2-hour walk, and already you're whining to go back outside. But then I rested just briefly doing that, but just beautiful. So now I have this, I have to find, wherever I live, hopefully it's a space where I can have a beech tree, because they're just fantastic. I love how thick they are. So I mentioned when I was on the walk that I was going to read the cards. So I pulled from the Good Tarot this morning. Straight up sugar, but that's okay. Tastes like Fruit Loops. I'm imagining that is pretty tasty. I used to eat Fruit Loops when I was a little kid, so I know they're pretty tasty. So our collective reading, the 3 of Fire, is the first card that I pulled. So this is expansion of opportunities and the fullness of creativity and achievement. I am on the right path towards my success. I have an abundance of opportunities before me. I need to trust myself, for I can make good choices for myself and co-create situations and relationships that are in harmony with my heart's desire. How beautiful is that? I'm going to grab the parts of the recording, and I'm going to share them on TikTok in little reels. And I'm also going to share them on Facebook as well, and probably my YouTube channel, so that people can see the walk, because the only ones that I shared it with this morning was TikTok. And there'll be some walks that I'll go on and I'll just share it on Facebook and stuff like that. Although I do like the idea that if I share it on TikTok, I can't live stream it to Facebook, but I can share the recording to Facebook. So the next card that I pulled, I had thought it was the 8 of Earth, but it was actually the 9 of Earth. So remember, the Earth is in the Pentacles, this section of Pentacles. So the 9 of Earth: disciplined self-reliance, reliable resources, restraint and self-control, the final stone placed in the foundation. I know I can rely on myself and spirit. There are many tools at my disposal, and I use my resources wisely, solidifying the foundations of my security in the material world. I'm diligent and disciplined, focused on completing the work I began long ago. I stick to my program, trusting the plan is unfolding before me exactly as spirit intended. Hello, Steve. How are you? Self-control, right? But this is like in the abundance, in the materialistic realm. So it could be that the foundations that you're laying, say in a business or a project, or within your career, in those foundations are being solidified, and you're on the right path. You're very, and I'm going to claim that card. I'm going to claim it. We're on the right path. We're on the right path to be successful within our endeavors and financially successful. Okay. And then the last card that I pulled was the 8 of Fire for the tarot cards. So the 8 of Fire is gathering momentum, celebrating swift changes, travel, and transformation. Cute. Well, you'll be a miser. Nice. So momentum is building as the power spirit serves to power this transformation. I'm traveling to new territories, and I am eager to experience all that these lands have to offer. I have arrived at my destination, and now the adventure of discovery is energizing me. Well, we went on an adventure today. We did. It was beautiful. I love to you, Steve, as well, right? It was a beautiful adventure that we had into the marsh. Right. We went on the Marsh Boardwalk today, had an awesome experience with that. And it probably won't be tomorrow, but one of the next days coming up here, we'll go on one of the other trails that are down there. And we'll keep going on those walks because, well, it's good for us to be walking. It's good for us to be engaging in nature. And if you create the walk in such a way that you're focused on the environment that you're in, whether the sounds, the sights, the smells, whatever the touch that you can touch within that environment, you're staying grounded in the present moment. So it's a very mindful, meditative experience to have that walk. Now, it's a little less meditative for me as I'm talking on camera and, going through the walk with you. But if we're really quiet for a little bit while we're out there, we can just enjoy the scenery of what we're seeing. And maybe soon, maybe in the next couple of days, we'll go over onto the beach, especially if we get a nice day. Today's a nice day. But it's still a little bit windy, and that would make it a little difficult to hear. But who knows? Maybe I'll make it over to the beach today at some point, and we can sit by the water and have a meditative, mindful moment. Got to put them on the wrong stack of cards. Can't get them all confused. All righty. Hello. Energetically, I'll carry your calories too. We'll burn them off. Well, we did have a nice 2-hour walk this morning, and then we came back and we had breakfast, and then Cass started whining and wanting to go outside, and I was like, well, what do you want to go outside for? You were just outside for 2 hours. So we went outside. I sat down and grounded for a little bit, put my bare feet on the earth, and then when we came back in, I just left him on the deck. So he's blocked in the deck, and he's sitting out there sunbathing on the deck. So I don't know if he's going to want to be inside much with the nice weather, but that's okay. So let's see. Whoa. I'm throwing a couple of cards around here. A couple of cards. 4 to be exact. I don't know. That's a lot, but let's see. Right? These are different parts. These are activities that we should be doing every single day, and living a life in flow in a perfect world, or the perfect world that I'd love to have. We would be living this life of flow where, we would work for a little bit, and then maybe, no, I've never been to Jamaica, Steve. I've been to a lot of different places. I've been to South Africa. I've been to India, China, all over Europe. I've been all over the States. When I was working as a flight nurse, I flew around a lot to a lot of different spaces. Hello, Apexa. How are you? I'm doing very well. I went for a nice 2-hour walk this morning. I've been out and grounded on the earth. I've had some really beautiful mindful moments. Hi, Kate. How are you, love? And yeah, I did a bunch of things today. So I've really been enjoying interacting with nature. It was just beautiful. Sorry, I gave myself some likes. I gave myself some likes. How are you doing? Is the other question. So we did the general reading. We had the 3 of fire. We had the 9 of earth, and then we had the 8 of fire. So all about, you know, being right on target with where you want to be, having a lot of like excellent action energy, spirit behind you, laying the perfect foundations, putting the last brick in, solidifying it, and abundance coming to you. That's really what those messages were. But we ended up with 4 cards here. So I'm going to pick one of these ones, but I'm going to get the whole pendulum in on it and ask, is this our message for today? So that's all we're asking is our message for today? Is this our message for today? Is this our message for today? Is this our message for today? Kind of had a feeling that was the card, but I wasn't sure because we had, you know, hi, I'm back. What a fun day, right? It was so fun to go on that big walk, and I have that beach, that piece of beech wood is actually that piece right there. And then there's a little piece of driftwood and then a big piece of driftwood. Right? You should see when I should pull it out on camera, like undo the braids on camera, because I feel like today I'm going to have this beautiful, I know I brought it. I got it home. I was so happy that I got it home. I don't know. Somebody came in and said some bad things because the comments in this live are filtered to protect the community's experience. So somebody came in and said bad things about me. I don't know why. Are you going to come to Canada, Steve? I should undo my hair and we can see how wild and curly it is since I slept with it like this last night. Hence why it's like really fuzzy. But after we read the card, I'm going to pull my hair out. And then we can do cards and questions for you guys. And we'll do a little bit of healing today too. And then, like I said, I might actually take a nap today. I don't know what it is. I had 1 coffee and then I went on my big old walk, and then I came back and I was like, oh, I'll have my second coffee because I have 2 coffees a day. That's it. And I usually like to have my coffees before afternoon, but I forgot about my coffee. I left it sitting there, and then I came back in the house and I was like, it's cold. But I'm still drinking it. All right. So the card that I pulled from the Oracle deck, I pulled it from the Gateway of Light Activation. Well, that's really being washed out by the light there. The Gateway of Light Activation shows better on this screen. Okay. Beautiful card. So let's see what our message is from this. I'm really getting my books messed up. That one in there. There we go. All right, Gateway of Light Activation. I'll find it in here. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I read the card wrong in my mind. I read that it was a gateway, but it's the star being healing codes. Star being healing codes. I'm not going to find it under gateway. All right, star being healing codes. Important information. Wounds are healing, recharging. There are many names for star beings, such as ETs, star people, star ancestors, sky people, and more. I have a PayPal, and I'm also in the process of setting a link up on my profile, on my webpage, so that I can take the $8 for the subscription that you would subscribe to the channel through my website. So I would get the full amount. And then I'd be able to, my PayPal is Mind, Body, Spirit, Healthy. Hi, Damia. How are you, love? You missed our big walk this morning. I'm going to put it in here. It's just my email address. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm not sure if it'll block this. I hope not, but. And you know what? I think the link is actually in my, I was gonna say, I think the link is in my profile anyway, but yeah. Perfect. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, Star Being healing codes. Star Being healing codes. I'll spit it out eventually. On my profile, if you go on my profile, it should have either my website or my PayPal link. Yeah, I'm going to pull my hair out. It's all fuzzy from sleeping with it braided up. We'll see how poofy it goes, how poofy it is. All right. There are many names for star beings, such as ETs, star people, star ancestors, sky people, and more. Whatever they are called, they are divinely inspired, evolved beings existing in dimensions that we can't even comprehend. They are the overseers of the cosmos and, like angels, are the divine expressions of the heart of Source who are dedicated to the well-being of the entire universe. They aren't limited by time or space, for they are from a higher dimension. Their frequency healings are received on a spiritual level and can then move through our energy centers to affect the physical. These cosmic beings are our interplanetary cousins and are now coming to so many souls on Earth in support of healing, expansion, and harmony. Star beings exist in multiple forms and come from many different universes. But this card is a gateway that transports us to one of their healing sanctuaries. It is a gateway that is open to many different star beings, and so it doesn't stipulate which cosmic race is coming to us, but we will be receiving healing codes directly from cosmic guides. The healing can be emotional, physical, or spiritual. However it comes, know that it's a great blessing. So to connect, we're going to say, thank you, star beings of healing, for placing your hands of light upon my being and guiding me back to my whole and healed self. How beautiful is that? If the world, this is our message, if the world seems overwhelming or intense at this time, know that it is okay for you to retreat to a safe space to cleanse and recharge your energy. You may feel called to be a healer for others and share healing with the world, but please ensure you are balanced and filled up with light first. This is not the time for you to sacrifice your own well-being in order to serve others. Light beings are placing their hands upon you now, filling you with divine light that will wash away any blockages of stagnant energy standing in the way of your freedom and wholeness. Star beings are channeling healing codes and frequencies into your being, and it's important for you to stay alert for any intuitive guidance about your body so you can be restored to health once more. How lovely is that? That is absolutely a beautiful message. So I accept the healing from these star beings, and I hope that, I can transfer that healing into you as well. So remember I said after that, I was going to undo my hair. We're going to see how crazy it's going to be since I slept with it braided. We'll see how crazy it is. I like doing the braids when my hair is wet because then it really, really gets crazy. Hi, Leslie. Saw you come in there. So we can do cards for other people for clarity now. There, I like it. I love my hair. It's so long. It's like mermaid hair now. Right? This is me. All natural. There we go. There we can be a mermaid. I feel like, you know, with Daryl Hannah and Splash, when she had her hair, it looked like more like this kind of. There. Okay, glasses back on so I can read card. That's what my niece called me. She called me, "Hi Peyton, how are you, lovely?" My niece calls me Auntie Mermaid, and that's because in the summertime I go swimming with her, and yay! I'll check. I'm super excited about this. Sometimes it takes a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. We will write you down, and I'm going to check PayPal too. Oh, the tiara. Only because you asked. Well, let's do the yellow one today. Let's do citrine. Let's get the power of citrine. Even call it hold the bangs back. There. Beautiful. Alrighty. So who needs a card? That just makes me chuckle. Steve needs a card. I got a couple dollars from. Yeah, it'll take a moment. I'm gonna give me 1 second though. I just want to check on Cass. I'm pretty sure he's okay, but just give me 1 second. It hasn't come through yet, but it's okay. Just wanted to make sure. I saw a car go by slowly outside, but it's okay. I will trust you. How's that? All right, I'm gonna get my Mod Squad chat list up here. So we have clear that out, and then we'll clear this out, and then we'll get our list going. Nice. Okay, sounds good. I'm sure it's fine. I'll check it when it comes in. It just could take a little bit for the email to come in, but I trust you that you followed and did it fine. So that'll be fine. I'm just thinking it's funny. Somebody sent me like $3. I'm not sure why. They sent me $3.90, and I don't know why. Weird. I'm not sure. Oh, was that you? Did you send $3.90 Canadian? No, Canadian's more. Canadian, you have to give more money Canadian wise. Yeah, because Canadian would be like $8 to $9 for the Canadian for what would be American. Yeah. So you'd have to give like $9 to get the $8 thing. Yeah. It takes a lot more Canadian dollars to equal up to the American, which is just sad. Sad. I liked it back. There was a little while there. Remember when it was almost par? It was like almost dollar for dollar. It was almost dollar for dollar. So that might be what it is that I'm seeing that payment come in saying that it's $3.90 Canadian. Yeah. No, that's okay. That's okay. I'll still put you on the list because I know that that's what you were doing, and I'm going to write you down as a subscriber as well. Move that line up. And I just want to make sure I have your oh, it's May 2nd. a second. I like to keep the dates down on when people subscribe. So I think basically $5. $5 I think is basically what the difference would be, is $5. And go back up here. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the comments. So who wants a card? We'll go Julie. Is Helena? Oh, the puppy's gone? Is the puppy gone? No, that's not what we want. Oh. I thought that the puppy was one that wasn't timed. That's why I went with the puppy. But maybe they only allow you to use it for so long. We could do a good afternoon or the love call. We could do the necklace. I don't know about the necklace. You know what? Okay, we'll put the love chat back up. We'll put the love chat back up. And call me. Call me. Hello, Helena. I'll get you on the list as well. Ah, okay. Yeah, I thought it was kind of more open in that you could just forever, however long. But I guess I thought I reset it too when I came on this live, but apparently not. Okay. The healing is just the goal gift. Because you gave me $8, I'm writing down that you're a subscriber to my channel. And I will give you 2 cards today. And then I will give you a card every time you show up, Kate. Every time you show up, you can have a card. I will be doing I will do a little bit of healing before I hop off today. At some point, maybe midway through doing some cards, right? I do have other things that I need to do today, but we went for a beautiful 2-hour walk. So we'll at least be on here for a little bit, right? Hi, Shams. How are you, love? How are you? I sent out, I'm so excited about this. I put all my calendar up for the whole week, except for a couple, like for the divine healing. So the divine healing, I originally had it written down that it was May 15th to 19th. But if it runs from the 15th to the 19th, that's on the week that I have the new moon ceremony. So I might move it down a week. So it would be the week of 22nd to 26th, I think is what the dates would be. I might move that, the healing, or I might move the divine healing session to that week. So that might change. But I did put all of the 5 sessions up for the Divine Masculines Healing Tribe for Nights at the Round Table. We meet tomorrow night. And I know that not all of them will work for everybody because unfortunately time zones, right? And I couldn't do a lot with that. So I moved it around. So I have a couple at 7 p.m. Eastern. I have a couple at 1 p.m. Eastern, and then one at 4 p.m. Eastern. So hopefully you can get like 3 of them. It would be nice if you could get all 5, but maybe not. And then with Mel, do you want to have a card right away? I wish you luck today for sure. Yes. Yeah. So it's kind of one of those things. I don't know. I might just leave it for that week because it's already scheduled in that week, but I want to kind of take that into consideration. Yeah, it's good to see you, Shams. It's been a while, but I have the May calendar set up and I'm going to do that for each of the months. Okay. Sounds good. Beautiful. Thank you, Kate. I love you and appreciate that. And you are now a subscriber and you're on my list. So every time you come in, you get a free card. Whoa. I almost got a whole bunch of cards right there. So yeah, super excited about that. Super excited. So the Divine Feminine Healing Collective, we have our 4 moon ceremonies, which are the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio is this Friday at 7 p.m. The next one is on the 12th, and that is the 3rd quarter check-in in Aquarius. And then on the 19th is the black new moon in Taurus. And then on the 27th is the first quarter check-in in Virgo. I also did a little bit of stuff for Beltane yesterday, but our next session that we're going to do is on the 22nd, and that's the runes ceremony. So that's where we'll learn all about runes. So all of those events within the, yes, definitely, Kate. Each of the sessions, whether it's divine feminine or divine masculine, are $10 Canadian to do those sessions. So yeah, we just rounded it. We just made it 10. We just said 10 instead to make it just a round number. But either way, $10 doesn't matter. It's donate what you can is really what I had it at. And I used to say donate whatever you feel you can afford or whatever at that level, but then nobody donated anything. So then I was like, okay, well, I'll say that they're $10 a session so that maybe people will donate something. So anyway, they are donate what you can. They really are donate what you can. Okay, Julie, we'll pull Julie a card. Whoa, Julie. This came out earlier. This was the second card that I was questioning whether or not that was our card for the collective for this morning. But it was for you, Julie. The Sword of Light, divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. So you remember when I sent you the cord cutting ceremony? This was the sword. This is the Sword of Light. This is Michael's sword. And when we did the actual meditation in the divine feminine, I put this picture up as my picture so that they could look at this to really set that sword in their sights, that this was the sword that they were going to be using. So when you do that meditation, try it again. Beautiful, right? And same, this is the second time I've seen it because it was the one, like I said, it popped out and I thought that this might have been the one today. Yeah, exactly. Beautiful. Beautiful suggestion from Melinda there that you can pay for an oracle reading and that would pay for the whole month of divine feminine, or it would pay for the whole month of the divine masculine if that was the particular group that you were in. Okay, so for Julie, Sword of Light. I love this card. That's because I love Archangel Michael. I have a strong connection to him. Sword of Light. Divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. The Sword of Light is the main energetic tool of Archangel Michael, the Prince of Heaven. His name means he who is like God, and he is considered Source's right-hand man. He is the archangel who has chosen to guide and protect all light workers. Anyone who is felt called to make a difference on this planet can be guided and supported by him. Hi, Jessica. How are you, love? The Sword of Light has been pictured as both a spear of light and a lightning bolt. Either way, it's a powerful symbol of truth and spiritual power. Even though it is carried by Michael, it can be invoked by all of those working in the light to help them move beyond blockages and limitations and to sever cords of fear. Joan of Arc invoked it when she was going into battle. To connect, visualize yourself engulfed in golden light. Say, Sword of Light, thank you for cutting the unnecessary cords that bind me to fear. I stand in truth and light, fulfilling the call of my soul. Just powerful, powerful. Definitely, Shams. I'll put you on the list. Your message. When this card comes to you, know that it is confirmation that you're walking the path of light and responding to pre-incarnation soul contracts to make a difference on the planet. It's also a sign that you have the opportunity to sever connections to fears and limitations. Energetic cords bind us to situations, loved ones, and even the past. But you are in a transition now, detaching from necessary connections, dramas, and fears. Know that there will be a great severing at this time, and you might feel isolated for a moment, as you will be reconfiguring your circle of trust and moving into a life that is in greater alignment with your highest good. Know that the cords that bind you to loved ones and soul family will remain intact. It's only the lower vibrational connections that are being severed. Expect breakthroughs and doors of opportunities opening for you. If you feel strongly connected to Archangel Michael, know that his energy is with you now. How beautiful. How beautiful. I love it. I love it. Okay, so after, I'm going to do Mel's card first because I know that she's got such a good message. So powerful. I'll get Mel, and then we'll do Helena. Mel. Angelic frequencies. I know. I'm so, like, I got chills because I feel energy, like I feel spiritual energy abundantly right now. Like there's a lot of spiritual energy right now. Mel, angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connections. Just powerful. Powerful. Whew. I love it. Angelic frequency. The angelic frequency is the energy of the angels and the angelic kingdom, which is aligned to service, devotion, authenticity, and love. When this frequency comes to us, it's because the gateway of our heart has aligned with it. We've essentially become an angel upon the earth. Angels are the heartbeats of Source, and so when we're in touch with the angelic realm, we're also connected to the heart of God. This card features a being of light. The streams of light surrounding it are angelic frequency. These streams here are angelic frequency, pouring down to light up our life. This image also unlocks our soul memories of our guardian angel. Oh, I'll let you stare at that. Before we were in this life, we danced across the midnight sky, and as the universe follows the law of attraction, our angel was attracted to us because our likeness was also in them. So we became connected. And since then, our angel has been with us through every lifetime and every experience. To connect, visualize yourself surrounded by golden light to attract the angelic kingdom into your world. Silently say, "Thank you, angels, for reminding me of your presence. It feels so good to know you are here. Welcome in their light." Perfect. You're coming up. I can do you right next with the two cards if you have, and that should be time enough. Angels are drawing close at this time, so be open to signs and synchronicities that confirm this. It's important for you to know that through your actions, choices, and service, you have upgraded your spiritual connection and your frequency. Rejoice, for you may be rewarded with abundance and blessings at this time, and you have been making choices that are not just for your own greater good, but for that of all those around you. Your guardian angel is with you now, helping you remember your infinite power and potential. Reach for the stars and trust that all the efforts you have been making, both internally and externally, will bring blessings and opportunities. The path you are on is aligned to your highest good, and the support you need is there for you. You are cherished by angels. How lovely is that? Thanks, Helena. So we'll do Kate, and then we'll do Helena right after Kate, and then Shams, and then anyone else that needs a card, let me know. I'm the only one. I don't have anyone on the back side of the thing, so let me know, okay? And we're looking at spiritual. This is what we're looking for is in regards. No apology necessary. Nice. Oopsie. Okay. We got tangled up. Hang on a second. Hi, Star Maiden. I swear I heard a card fall on the floor. Now I got to get up and check. Oh, it did. It flew way over. It went way far away. Way far away. Oh, I love it, Mel. Hi, Loretta. Haha, so. Right? Oh, she's big hair. She's big hair. All right, so Kate, Looking on her spiritual journey. She wants messages around your spiritual journey. We got one good card. I feel like one of those two cards that flew out might have been the right card for you. So, but we'll see if they can just choose one instead of throwing, and don't throw them so far away. No, I'm going to check with that because that's hilarious. Hilarious. All right. I love you. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Everything's going to be great. All right. Is this Kate's message? Is this Kate's message? Both of them are. So you're going to laugh at this. So we'll read the one card first, which is the Divine Matrix. Okay. The Divine Matrix. And oh yeah, she gets two cards today anyway. The Sword of Light again. So these are your two cards, Kate. So there's some cord cutting that needs to go on as well. But we'll read this Divine Matrix, which I love this. I love this. I will hold this card up for you at one point when I'm reading it for sure. The Divine Matrix. Interconnectedness, synchronicity, God incidences. So not coincidences, God incidences. Everything is connected. Everything that was, is, and ever will be is connected by an invisible bond of energy, uniting every living being from the past, present, and even future. This isn't a new idea. Every great mystic through the ages has understood that everything is one, and now scientists are beginning to provide evidence for it. The best way to describe the connection is as a lattice or grid, a divine matrix. We are all points on this grid, and we're all connected through it. It links us to our ancestry and loved ones, aspects of ourselves, past, present, and future, and also the ancient and divine wisdom held in the quantum field of the universe. This card shows a giant stargate opening up to the universe and a piece of sacred geometry known as the flower of life. This is quite literally a two-dimensional image of the divine matrix, and the information held within it can help us begin to understand the inner and outer workings of this incredible universe. If you spend time with this image, you'll find multiple images within it, reminding us that nothing is happening by chance, and that even when we can't fully comprehend it, there's a greater plan unfolding. So meditate on the flower of life image on this gateway card and affirm, I am connected to all beings, all intelligence, and all forms of light, past, present, and future. I am one with the one. You are in, so your message, you are in alignment with the oneness of life and the inner workings of the universe. You are part of something great. That means you are greatness expressing itself. Not one thing in your life has happened by chance. Even when you felt that things have been against you, a process has been unfolding, helping you understand your connectedness to all things. So there's no need to feel insignificant or lonely. It's also important to remember that the universe is always working in your favor and for your highest good. You may have felt lost, but know that nothing is ever lost, for we're all held in the heart of Source, and love is our connection to all things. Just beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful message. So I'll read I won't read the entire card, but I'll read how to connect with this and then the message from it again for you. Okay. So the Sword of Light, but we won't read the intro part about Michael and that piece. You're so connected. You're so connected. You're connected, right? We're soul family for sure. For sure. Definitely soul family. Hello, good day. How are you? Who am I speaking to on Facebook? Is that Jess? Oh, I shared on my Facebook too. It's a thing that we have to all go and sign. A petition, that's what they're called. It's a petition that we have to all go and sign to stop this Bill C-11 from being pushed through, which really restricts freedom of speech. It's really good thing for us to do. So the sword of light. So to connect to this, we're going to visualize yourself engulfed in a golden light. Say, sword of light, thank you for cutting the unnecessary cords that bind me to fear. I stand in truth and light, fulfilling the call of my soul. Yeah, there's a petition to sign to keep freedom of speech, because Trudeau's trying to push this, push Bill C-11 through, which would basically really shut down freedom of speech in Canada. Hi, Marilyn. So the message, when this card comes to you, know that it is confirmation that you're walking the path of light and responding to pre-incarnation soul contracts to make a difference on the planet. It's also a sign that you have an opportunity to sever connections to fears and limitations. Hi, Mina. How are you, love? Energetic cords bind us to situations, loved ones, and even the past. But you are in transition now and detaching from unnecessary connections, dramas, and fears. Know that there will be a great severing at this time, and you might feel isolated for a moment, as you will be reconfiguring your circle of trust and moving into a life that is in greater alignment with your highest good. Know that the cords that bind you to loved ones and soul family will remain intact. It's only the lower vibrational connections that are being severed. Expect breakthroughs and doors of opportunity opening for you. If you feel strongly connected to Archangel Michael, know that his energy is with you now. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for coming with me. Thank you for coming with me. I loved it. It was a beautiful walk, and we're going to go on more, because like I said, I'm not going to get up every day at 9 a.m. and spend 3 hours on here just doing cards back to back. We're still going to do lots of cards. We'll just move around the times in which we're doing them too. But we're going to be, aww. You're not giving off that energy, sweetheart. You're not. Yay. I know. I'm looking so forward to it. I'm looking so forward to it. I'm not feeling that energy from you, Damia. I'm not. Mina would like to be on the list for a card. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I am the back door today. I have an itch on my butt. I have an itch. All right, Helena is next. And then after Helena is Shams. And I try not to pull my hair. All right, so. We had... Melinda wanted a card as well. We had Shams. We had... there's 4 before you. Like, you'll be number 4. Hi, Rena. How are you, love? Yay! We got Leslie. Sorry, Leslie. We got to make sure we get Leslie on there. Leslie. Ever since quantum, you like burping? You deleted my list, love. I do remember talking to you the other night and I absolutely do. And one day I'm going to invite you to be a guest on my show, and then you can do healing, because you need to step into your power and know that you can do it and start doing lives. What? Slide to the left. I don't know what you mean. Oh, wait. You know what? I do know what you mean. I don't think that Sarah likes burping. Serafina, when she's doing the healing, it's just moving energy and she ends up burping, right? It's not that she likes it. It's what it causes when she's doing the healing. I find the same thing when I'm healing, right? I do the like it causes energy to move through you. Alrighty. So we are on to Helena. Liz, definitely. Liz can be on the list. So Helena, Lemurian seed codes. Lemurian seed codes. Okay, so Lemurian seed codes for Helena. I like playing with these cards. I love so these ones are the Gateway of Light Activation by Kyle Gray. So Helena, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, living with grace. Lemuria was a civilization that was in the middle of the Pacific Ocean in ancient times. The inhabitants of this sacred land lived in complete harmony with nature and had a connection with every living being, similar to the movie Avatar. Their inner vision was fully activated to the point where it is thought that their pineal gland was fully developed and they could see for hundreds of miles in every direction, in a similar way to the sonar of dolphins and whales. Have a beautiful day, Kate. I look forward to seeing you again. The majority operated from their heart space, honoring one another and nature so much so that when their civilization came to an end through a cataclysmic event, most likely the plates of the earth shifting, causing volcanic eruptions and a tsunami, most of them ascended. It is said that these highly attuned beings knew that their civilization would end and decided to send healing waves into another part of the world for future civilizations to benefit from. Okay, I'm not sure what you mean, Leslie. Oh, yay. I had one briefly. There was one that went up on Facebook Marketplace and I saw it and I wasn't fast enough to respond to it, but I want one for sure. Yeah, Liz asked for a card. She did. So these Lemurian seeds, they telepathically channeled their frequencies into a thought form that would become crystals that could be found thousands, possibly millions of years later. These Lemurian seeds are a type of crystal quartz found mostly in Brazil and Colombia. They are powerful crystals with striations similar to barcodes engraved on their faces. They have a feminine receptive energy that is said to help us step into a more feminine way of being in order to help the evolution of the species. Visualize yourself to connect. So visualize yourself on an island surrounded by pale blue waters, living in harmony with all living beings. If you own a Lemurian seed crystal, hold it in your left hand. Call out to the ancient ones of Lemuria and invite them to share their wisdom. You are a highly sensitive being. You might feel that this is a curse, but this card is here to let you know that it is a gift. It indicates that you have spent lifetimes upon lifetimes living with a giant shield up to stop the world seeing the real you. But you are a highly unique soul with incredible gifts that are worth sharing. Though through embracing your uniqueness, you can help many others embrace their own. This lifetime is a more graceful existence with less defense and more trust. It's not about protecting yourself, but stepping into a space of surrender and revealing your true self. That's amazing, Marilyn. Amazing. Hi, Rebecca. Hello, love. Okay, after Helena, Melinda. I can't wait for Friday too. I'm going to see Damia on Friday. I'm going to see Damia on Friday. Very, very, very excited about that. So what is the message that Melinda needs to hear? It made you think of fluorite, amethyst, pillar, pyramid. Cool. Hi, Carol. Look at, it's not the card, like there's 3 cards that came out with that one. Yeah. We're going to eat yummy food. We're going to have breakfast. We're going to eat food and we're going to hang out. I'm using the Gateway of Light activation, but that's okay. I'm not too concerned with tracking that. The only reason I even track the cards that I pull is because I want to make sure that if somebody for some reason lost connection, but not for, like if you have to step away, just let me know that you have to step away. And yeah, that's the only reason, is in case they lose connection. Alrighty. So we've again got the Sword of Light. So we need to be still concerned with severing those energetic cords of connection. So maybe Melinda, you need to do the cord cutting ceremony again and make sure that you're not tied to anything that you should be tied to. Then we got the Gaia Gateway activation and Thoth light codes. I love this deck. Yeah, it's a beautiful deck. So I'm just going to see which is the message for Melinda. Just wait, my watch went off. It could have been just telling me. My phone's on. I've got to check. Okay, just had to make sure it wasn't my mama. Make sure it wasn't my mom. Okay, is this Melinda's message? Is this Melinda's message? Okay. Yeah, been a lot of like that Sword of Lights come up. Like this is the 4th time today that the Sword of Lights come out of the deck. So for Melinda, Thoth light codes. So this one's talking about initiation. Good morning, Alicia. How are you, love? Interesting. Okay, let's look at our Thoth light codes, because this is all about initiation. Sorry, I was getting an incoming call from spam. Spam incoming call. That's what I keep saying. Love you, Marilyn. Have a beautiful day. Thoth, also known as Tahuti, is the ancient Egyptian ibis-headed god of writing, divine magic, and the moon. Acknowledged as the sacred scribe who created writing, he is considered to be the great mind behind the hieroglyphics and the maintainer of the Egyptian universe. It is said that he was the priest king of Atlantis and was dedicated to leading the Atlantean people in a loving way that was firm but fair. However, no matter how hard he tried to direct them, many of them didn't obey the spiritual laws of the universe, which inevitably led to the end of their civilization. This gateway takes you to a space where you can connect with the energetic frequency that Thoth carries. As a master teacher of the stars, he holds space for you to connect with some of your greatest gifts from this lifetime and the many others you've lived. Thoth's primary teaching is spiritual integrity, and he's working alongside a powerful congregation of evolved souls, the ascended Atlanteans, to guide those who are ready to increase their awareness. He specializes in helping those who are finding it difficult to make spiritual progress to rise above the aspects of their life that are holding them back, and he helps awaken the teacher within. Chant Tahuti, Tahuti, Tahuti until you feel a shift in the energy around you. So this could take a little bit. Okay, so you're going to do this whenever you feel like it. Then say, Thoth, great priest king of Atlantis and divine scribe of ancient Egypt, thank you for initiating and awakening the great teacher within me. Your message. You are blessed to connect with Thoth. You are going through a powerful set of light initiations at this time, and these are preparing you to lead and teach from a powerful space of love. In order to complete the process, there will be a release of old ideas and limiting stories, but this is necessary for you to connect with the true power within you. Don't be concerned by the intensity of the energies that surround you right now. Facing shadow parts of yourself and your story is essential for connecting with divine magic, and evolved beings of light are there to lead the way. If you have any concerns or fears at this time, know that when fear gets loud, It's because you're on the cusp of something extremely powerful. Very exciting. Very exciting. Very exciting. Okay. After Melinda is Shams. So happy. Shams is one of the members of my Divine Masculine Healing Tribe, who I haven't seen in a while, but I am so hopeful that he will be able to join me on several of the sessions that I set up for May. I hope so. Very wow. Nope, yours is next, Mina. Okay, Shams. Star Gathering. I love this card. Star Gathering. It's just beautiful. Stars aligned, remembering home, soul family, right? Let's get to Star Gathering. It is a beautiful card, right? So, Star Gathering. There's something powerful about looking up into the midnight sky, seeing that vast openness. We recognize that we are a part of something that is beyond our understanding. This card brings that feeling directly to us, that feeling of utter connectedness to the stars, where we fall in and out of the dream state and wonder about the meaning of life, the universe, and everything. Star Gathering is a powerful card. It's the energy of home. Before we joined the cycle of life as a human being, we were part of the cosmos. And that feeling of being connected to the stars is a memory of what we were before. This card reminds us that we have star power and star potential, but we are not the only star in the world. For when we switch on our light, we attract more star energy and even our own star family. So when you look at that divine matrix, right, and that flower of life and how they're connected, it'd be really cool if the card was like right there. The cool thing is it's purple, so it won't take long to really find it if I go swinging through the deck. So when we're looking at this card, right, and we're looking at the flower of life, right, you think about this point here, this soul here would be really connected to these souls at the tip of this flower, right? That would be your soul family, right? And then as we move out further, we're not as connected to this grouping, these groups over here and way over here, right? This star is connected the most to these souls that are around it directly, right? That's the concept of the star family and divine partners and soul connections, right? Is that we're really, really connected to one another. The further that you get away, the less connected that we are, right? Or the less that we feel connected to one another. Star Gathering is a powerful card. It's the energy of home. Before we joined the cycle of life as a human being, we were part of the cosmos, and that feeling of being connected to the stars is a memory of what we were before. This card reminds us that we have star power and star potential, but we are not the only star in the world. For when we switch on our light, I just wanted to read that part again, we attract more star energy and even our own star family. So to connect, visualize yourself shining like a star in the heart of the universe. See yourself radiating warmth and light. Let your energy become magnetic and draw more light and other stars to you. Be open to identifying these beings. They are your star family. So your message, Shams, the stars have aligned. You have found the lost pieces of yourself and your energy, and now is your time to shine. You are magnetic, attracting people, energies, and opportunities that will allow your dreams to unfold. This is a time of wishes fulfilled. All of your dedication, focus, and dreaming has paid off, and now you can reap the rewards. It's important for you to know that this plane of existence is your rightful place, and not to spend too much time trying to transcend this reality, for you chose to be here at this time. Make the most of this powerful opportunity. If you are feeling particularly connected to certain individuals at this time, it's because you are finding your star family, beings you are connected to, beings you connected with before you entered this cycle of physical incarnation. And as long as you are connected to yourself, you are home. That's like that video that I put out about me being home, about you learn that you are your home, right? This is home. Your home is your body, right? It doesn't matter where we are in the world, but that's our home. Okay, after Shans is Mina. Okay. So we got Mina, and then we've got Leslie, Loretta, Liz, and Rebecca. Okay. And if anybody else wants a card, let me know. 11.1 likes. Beautiful. Mina's card is being stubborn, but that's okay. Rather the right card take a little bit of time to come out rather than getting the wrong message. Mina, look at that beautiful card. I'm going to spin it. There we go. That's protecting it from the glare a bit. Nice. Hi, Carol. How are you, love? Look at that beautiful card. Heart of Source. That's just a beautiful card. So this is for you, Mina. Heart of Source. All-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, serenity. Okay? So let me know, right? Just beautiful. All right, Heart of Source. The source of the universe is a gigantic heart. Its beats are angels and beings of lights. It is what many call God. It's love that is beyond gender and dogma. It's the infinite experiencing infinity. It's all that is, was, and ever will be. It's love being love and expressing love. It's an energy that can be explained but never fully comprehended. It's where we have all come from and will all return. The strangest part of all is that we've never left. Even though we are spiritual beings having a human experience and may feel that Source is separate from us, the truth is that we're always connected, even when we feel we're not. This gateway takes us not upward, but inward. It's a gateway that reminds us that through the stargate of our heart, we are connected to the heart of creation. Not only that, but we exist and express ourselves within that heart. Even though we may be on planet Earth and experiencing Earth as a planet within the Milky Way, all of this and more is actually being expressed by the heart of Source. The vastness of this divine love is inexplainable, but it is who we are. Say thank you, Source of love, for bathing me in your infinite light and for reminding me I am one with all that is. Beautiful. So your message, you are connecting directly with the heart of Source, the creator of life and love. You are blessed to receive this card, for it shows the cup of your heart is being filled with love until it overflows. The divine energy that is with you now is helping you melt away any blockages so that you can be open to the love, acceptance, and appreciation that you deserve. You're being encouraged to view yourself in a loving way and give yourself permission to be loved. If you have been holding back for a while, but are now ready to share the love that you have within, this card lets you know that it is safe to do so. You are loved, loving, and lovable. Step forward, claim your worth, and enjoy a new level of spiritual openness. You are truly blessed. What a lovely message. Just a beautiful message. Thank you, Carol. Thank you. So next is Leslie. And hi, Margaret. I do believe that love is coming to you. Your love is and embody the expression of love. And if you want to manifest love to you, then create the space within your home to receive that love, right? So doing things like putting a brand new toothbrush in the toothbrush holder. When you make coffee, make 2 cups, like pull out 2 cups so that there's a second cup for your partner. You know, when you go to bed, When you go to bed, lie down and say goodnight to your partner as if they're already there. That's a really powerful one, right? As you get into bed, imagine that your partner's sleeping beside you and you're saying goodnight, I love you, I'll see you in the morning, things like that. So they're just really powerful ways to do that. When you set your dinner table as a place setting for two. Make some room in your closet and in your drawers to accommodate somebody being there in your space. That's a really powerful way to manifest a partner to you. But definitely when you embody love, that's a big, big step forward. Nice. That's exciting, Liz. Very exciting. Okay, so Leslie is next. Yeah, because you're hoping you're not there for long. You want to move on from that space. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome, Nina. All right, I think I warmed up from the chill. We got touched by an angel and I got all, whoo. Like I feel warm. My body, my face feels warm. But my hands are cool. I need more coffee. I might need to stop, pause, and get a drink of water. Oh, nobody voted. Nobody voted on do they prefer cards or questions. You know what? We're going to start that one again. Let's see. Let's see. Me. All right. That's funny, hey? Maybe it'll let you this time since I set it back up again. Right? We're getting all the same cards that we got before. I keep dropping the same cards. Is anybody feeling like, does anyone have a sore throat? Just curious if anyone has a sore throat. Like all of a sudden I'm like overheating. That's weird that the poll's not working. All right, so Leslie. Sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness, sensuality. Look at that card. And I'll show that to you guys this way. How pretty is that? Sacred inner space for Leslie. I'm going to pull Leslie's card. After I read Leslie's card, I'm going to go let Cass in because I just, him being outside for a bit, I'm always worried. Even though he's blocked in, like I've got him locked in the deck space, but I still don't want to leave him out there all day. And I'm going to grab a drink of water because I've got a little bit of a soreness in my throat. The coffee's empty too. So, meh. All right, Leslie. The sacral chakra is found below the belly button and is the energetic space that governs our reproductive system and all forms of expression connected to it. Everything from our sexuality to our capacity to express the tender, more sacred parts of ourselves is connected to this chakra. It is governed by water, and so it helps us move with the flow of life in order to express our most authentic self. This card transports us to this sacred inner space. It shows an inner temple with flowing water and lots of soft colors coming from a blooming lotus. This encourages us to see that our sacred parts are beautiful, energetic gateways through which we can express and manifest pure life force. Connect. Visualize a drop of divine light from the heart of the universe washing over and through your genitals. Reconnect with this energetic space and recognize that it is the space of divine power. Your message. You're being guided to the gateway of your sacred self. This is an opportunity to recognize that the more tender and vulnerable aspects of your being holds keys to a great power. Honor the sacred within. Reclaim any parts of yourself that you have disconnected from or abandoned. If you want to experience more love and belonging, look within. There is a huge lesson in finding love within yourself. Realize that false narratives have been floating around your energetic field, stories that have discouraged you from expressing yourself. You may even have been lied to and told you aren't beautiful. This card is here to remind you that you are beautiful, and more importantly, you can create beauty in the world. Recognize that you hold the power of the universe within, and then you'll find your flow. I like that. That's a beautiful message. Beautiful message. Okay, give me 2 secs. I'm going to get Cass in, and I'm going to grab a glass of water. Come inside. Come in and get comfy on the couch. Out. Come on. What? Hi, friend. Hi. 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 Haha. Hi. He's come over to say hello. We got 50-50, maybe 50, maybe 75-25, considering Melinda couldn't get a vote in there. Right? It's a beautiful message, Leslie. I like the little vampires. It's cute. It's cute. Okay, I'm gonna dismiss that. That's in my way. That's just in my way. All right. After Leslie is Loretta. Okay, I got my I got my glass of water. I got my dog in the house. I feel good about that. All righty. Okay, so threw that really far. So I can get stretches in, which I do. Ooh, I like this card. This card's good. Loretta, are you still here? I just want to make sure that you're still there, Loretta. Aw, thank you, Valerie. I like it too. I have 2. This one's the citrine one, and then I have a clear quartz one. Just checking to see if Loretta's still there. Did Mr. Riley come in? He missed the walk earlier. Quack, it's Riley. We're hanging out and doing cards right now. We went for a walk earlier today. We went for about a 2-hour hike. But the phone died before we finished the entire hike, but that's okay. They just missed coming back out the road, which is all right. We went and checked out the Marsh Boardwalk, and we got to see all kinds of cool things. And I read all the cards along the boardwalk so they could hear, so we had education on our walk. It was a really fun walk. Oh, definitely. And we got to see a swan in a nest, and the papa swan was watching over everything quite closely. And Cass was off his leash at that part, and he went to take off, and I had to run after him and catch him to make sure that he didn't jump off the deck and jump off the boardwalk and go and chase them, because they beat him up. Hello, Nia. Nia would like to be put on the list. So I'm assuming that Loretta is no longer there. Okay, so the card, I'm going to read this card as a general card for us, because I think that Cass was having so much fun. One time he jumped off the boardwalk and then he couldn't get back on it. So I had to help him get up. And then He, like I said, he went to chase after went to go chase the swans, which wouldn't have been a good situation. So I had to catch him and get him back on leash then. But he is having a grand old time. Grand old time. And then he came back home and he's been outside laying on the deck because that's what he wanted to do. I'm tired today. I feel like a nap today, Riley. Oh, Mr. Riley, I put all the schedule up for the Divine Masculine Healing Tribe. I put all 5 events for the month out. So you'll be able to save those and put them in your calendar to remind you of them. I did that yesterday. But okay, I'm going to read this card for everybody, even because the person that wanted the card left. But I feel like this message needs to be read. And it's Seraphim's Gateway. Seraphim's Gateway. Look at that beautiful card. Just beautiful. Melinda was sleeping for all of us. Seraphim's Gateway. Voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support. You told her something. Told her who? Seraphina? I think maybe that's why I wanted to read the card. But it's Seraphim's, but it's close enough to Seraphina. Seraphim, Seraphina, close enough. The Seraphim are the highest form of angelic beings who are said to radiate from the heart of Source. They have been described in many different ways through the ages, but it was common about what is common. Okay. They have been described in many different ways throughout the ages, but what is common is the idea that a brilliant light emanates from them. The word seraphim means burning ones. For in ancient times, light was associated with fire, as this was the main source of light within homes. These beings of infinite light are essentially divine love that is taking on an angelic form in order to serve the universe. When they have appeared when they have appeared psychically, they have been described as having 6 wings and are known for their heavenly voices. In fact, miraculous planetary shifts are reported to take place when they sing. In the heavenly realms, they sing in constant praise of the Creator. Other angelic presences report to them with regard to their spiritual duty, as it were. It doesn't operate in such a linear way, but this is the best way for us to understand the process. They'll be on Zoom. There'll be Zoom. If you have ever woken up hearing your name being sung, the seraphim have visited you. When they come to you, know that you're blessed to be in the presence of angelic beings that emanate directly from the heart of Source. Their voices will help you awaken the angelic presence you hold within, so that you can support the expansion of the world. To connect, visualize yourself immersed in golden light. Then say, "Thank you, mighty seraphim, for blessing me with your loving presence and for supporting me in awakening the angelic qualities I have within." You are blessed to receive the light of seraphim. Know that these beings of infinite light are singing your name in the heavens to unlock the power of your own voice. Angelic support surrounds you at this time. Know that you are safe, for you are being held by the presence of love. The seraphim are witnessing the glory of your being and activating your angelic qualities. They care deeply about the welfare of the planet and all her beings. In fact, you are hoping to make a great difference in the world, and the reason for this is you are carrying angelic light. Let it shine on the world around you. I love that. I love that. You're on the list, Mia. If you can stick around, you're on the list. All right, Liz. No, angels do. It depends on what you consider free will, because, people would question whether or not we actually have any free will or whether it's all predestined. But if you look at you know, different channelings of God. We do have free will. But everything that possibly could have happened has happened, right? Like there's yeah. So that's a deep conversation, a very deep conversation. All right, Liz, then Rebecca, then Carol. Last night, though, when I was, not last night, the night before when I was going to bed, I was lying there and all of a sudden I heard clear as day, Tanya, just clear as day, Tanya. And I was like, I know that means that I'm being connected with a spirit, like with a guide or whatever, like I'm being given a message. But when you hear it like crystal clear, right, it always kind of throws you off. But it's not like I knew nobody was like in my house, like nobody had broke in or anything. It wasn't somebody actually saying my name, but it's just really, I've had that happen numerous times throughout my life. Okay, we're going to wrap up again because apparently talking about being connected spiritually. Right? That's your spirit guys connecting with you, letting you know that you're in the right, whatever. It could have been even a message about what I was thinking about. Maybe what I was thinking about, it was trying to cue me to say, like, that's important. Note that. Take note of what you're thinking of right at this moment. Right? Very cool. Okay, so Liz, you got Toth light codes as well. So this is the second time. We've been getting a lot of repeated cards. So Nia, are you still there? Is that you that's watching as Nia? Because if that's you, right? The middle names are it, right? Like same thing. You knew how bad it was by the next number of names that follows it, right? So if your mom goes your first name and say you had two middle names, first and second name, okay, first, second, and say you have two middle names, then it's like me. First, second, if she says the whole name and gets the last name in there too, it's like, ooh, Nelly. Yeah, right. Just right up in here, right? Just boop, hello. So who's watching on this feed? Is it Nia? And Liz, are you still there to hear your card, love? I'm going to take a sip of water. And by sip, I mean a big drink. Okay, so I'll read the way to connect, and then the connection, remember, is to say Tahuti, 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 until you feel a shift, and then you're going to say that other question. Hi, Shams. Did you hear your card? I hope you heard your card. Hydration Nation, yeah. I hope you heard your card, Shams. And I don't know, you guys can't see it. These guys can, but look how cute he is. Put your head on my pillow. Is that not the cutest little potato? Well, I yawned just looking at him. He's so cute. But I like how he's got to get his head right up on the pillow. He's so cute. So cute. Alrighty. The connect. Tahuti, 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 Tahuti until you feel a shift. And then Toth, great priest king of Atlantis and divine scribe of ancient Egypt. Thank you for initiating and awakening the great teacher within me. Yummy. Pancakes. There's something. But I need syrup too. I don't know. Maple syrup, though. Straight up maple syrup. Like real maple syrup. That'd be delicious. Well, I'll see what I can do for you, Shams. Okay, so Toth, bacon pancakes. There we go. You are blessed to connect with Toth. You're going through a powerful set of light initiations at this time, and these are preparing you to lead and teach from a powerful space of love. In order to complete the process, there will be a release of old ideas and limiting stories, but this is necessary for you to connect with the true power within you. Don't be concerned by the intensity of the energies that surround you right now. Facing shadow parts of yourself and your story is essential for connecting with divine magic and evolved beings of light. And evolved beings of light are there to lead the way. If you have any concerns or fears at this time, know that when fear gets loud, it's because you're on the cusp of something extremely powerful. Oh, I don't know about the sriracha. Whoever falls out of the fridge. Hi, Diana May. How are you, love? I eat a lot of the same things day after day. I have my eggs and avocado on toast, have some fruit, and then vegetables. And I either have vegetables or I have sandwiches. Fruit, vegetables, sandwiches. That's my life. I'm glad that you're doing great. Oh yeah. You need a chicken man. I need to go visit Anita Chicken Man at her house and get fresh eggs. But I have a crate. I have a carton, so I could go pick up 30 eggs if I wanted to. But we'll see. So Rebecca, are you still there, love? Because if you're still there, it's your turn. And then after Rebecca is Carol. And Nia left. So hi, Amy. Yeah. We're okay up in Canada still. And it's good that I know enough people that have like egg farm, like have chickens that you can get farm fresh eggs from. Lots in the neighborhood. I would like here, this guy's got a big enough backyard. You could easily have chickens, except for Cass would chase them. I'd have to have them, you know, sectioned off from Cass for sure. Okay. Is Rebecca there? I'm not seeing Rebecca show up. So, and the card's being really stubborn too. So, all righty. So is Carol still there? And hi, AP. Right? Living in farm country is nice. That's the one thing about Ontario is it's very lush for growing like vegetables and also having like lots of farms and stuff. It's really interesting, the cards that keep coming up the same. So I didn't see Rebecca, so we're gonna skip past Rebecca and we'll go to Carol. And if Rebecca comes back, then we'll... Okay. And Diana would like to be put on the list. You can put her in place of Nia because Nia left. Nia did not stick around. So Orion activation. Okay, I should be. Right? Absolutely. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grow vegetables and flowers and all kinds of good stuff. My mom even bought me wildflowers so I can plant them outside. So I'm going to throw some wildflowers out there. I don't know what I think the landlord will be pretty open to it. And AP, we can put you on the list. Okay. So Orion activation for Carol. Okay. And I'll show that to you guys as well. So Orion activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirth by light. Very big card. Very big card. Orion activation. Hello, Northern Dancer. Orion is one of the best known constellations in the night sky. Its name is Greek for hunter, and its stars can be seen as a figure with a sword accompanied by a dog, Sirius. Nice. I can do the list for a little while. Yeah, it is. It's the Kyle Gray's gateway of light activation. So, to the south of Orion's belt, there is a nebula that has revealed much about how stars and planetary systems are formed. The best way to describe this space is as a star nursery. During a star's last evolutionary stages, it explodes into a supernova, which provides the perfect space for a new star to be born. The Orion constellation is home to a number of higher beings, many of whom are dedicated to the evolution of our planet. Even though the idea of the constellation being a hunter may make it seem highly masculine, its energies are in fact similar to those of the Lemurians, and its inhabitants therefore honor all beings. The beings of Orion are in fact sacred space holders who help all of those with star power and star potential to make the changes required to become the most ascended and aware form of themselves. Find Orion in the night sky or connect with its image online. Then say, "Great wise ones of Orion, thank you for supporting my recreation and renewal. I am ready to shine like a star." Your message, Carol. All of your fears and setbacks are being stripped from your energy now. It is essential for your old way of being to fall away and for you to go through a process of renewal in order to move forward. The old stories of your life aren't yours to live out or live up to. You are far greater than these limiting experiences. The beings of Orion are surrounding you now, and they see you as one of them, someone who has been born with the knowledge that they can live with great purpose and make a real difference to the world, whether on a global scale or in a particular corner of the planet. When you draw this card, you're being reminded that you have infinite star potential. Yes. Just beautiful. Beautiful message for you, Carol. So Diana, your turn now. And then after Diana, AP. Hi, Venus Energy. Venus Energy Healer. I'm going to check this card and make sure that it's yours. Very beautiful. Hi, Allison. Is this Diana's card? See, we've been getting a lot. We got the Divine Matrix again. So the Divine Matrix for you, Diana. Let's see what that talks about. The Divine Matrix. Interconnectedness, synchronicity, God incidences. Hey, Megan, sorry. Hey, Megan, how are you, love? It's been a while. I hope that you are well. Oh, that's amazing. That's really amazing. Really amazing. I like that. Hi, Zoe. Zoe's Libra. How are you, Megan? How are things going? Mr. Riley. I'm going to check something. Just had to check something. Moving you around. Megan, Scorpio, you're coming into some intense energy soon because the full moon lunar eclipse is in Scorpio. So it's going to be really heavy for Scorpio. Okay. Cause it's going to be really heavy full moon for you. And the full moon comes this Friday. So I'll send you lots of good energy. All righty. So the Divine Matrix for Diana. When is it not? Right? I know, right? And we're still in the middle of Mercury retrograde. So it's going to be asking us to reflect and to re-experience and, reconnect and just a lot of energy right now. So for Diana, everything is connected. Everything that was, is, and ever will be is connected by an invisible bond of energy, uniting every living being from the past, present, and even future. Lots of love and light. I like to call it love and joy, but love and light, beautiful. But that's because joy to me is yellow, like a light, bright light. This isn't a new idea. Even great mystics through the ages has understood that everything is one, and now scientists are beginning to provide evidence for it. The best way to describe the connection is as a lattice or a grid, a divine matrix. We're all points on this grid and we're all connected through it. It links us to our ancestry and loved ones, aspects of our past selves, present and future, and also the ancient and divine wisdom held in the quantum field of the universe. This card shows a giant stargate opening up to the universe and a piece of sacred geometry known as the flower of life. This is quite literally a two-dimensional image of the divine matrix, and the information held within it can help us begin to understand the inner and outer workings of this incredible universe. If you spend time with this image, you'll find multiple images within it, reminding us all that nothing is happening by chance, and that even when we can't fully comprehend it, there's a greater plan unfolding. So to connect, meditate on the flower of life image on this gateway card. Affirm, I am connected to all beings, all intelligence, and all forms of light, past, present, and future. I am one with the one. And your message, you are in alignment with the oneness of life and the inner workings of the universe. You are part of something great. That means that your greatness expressing itself. Not one thing in your life has happened by chance. Even when you felt that things have been against you, a process has been unfolding, helping you understand your connectedness to all things. So there's no need to feel insignificant or lonely. It's also important to remember that the universe is always working in your favor and for your highest good. You may have felt lost, but know that nothing is ever lost, for we're all held in the heart of Source, and love is our connection to all things. Just beautiful. For the petition, it's just your first and last name, your email address, and phone number. So those 4 items of information for to sign the petition. Maybe postal code. So it might be those 5 pieces. First, last, email, postal code, and phone number. But maybe not, yeah, for healthcare charges. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the petition for... I don't know. I don't know for sure. Possibly. Because they're trying to enforce this Bill C-11 in Canada, which will... It's like 2 seconds. 2 seconds too slow, Diana. My hands feel very heavy today. Okay, Diana. Yeah, our prime minister is pushing it through the House of Commons, like pushing it through Parliament. So we have to... Yeah, of course they'd limit us to see the Canadians. Okay. All righty. So after Diana, AP. Okay, are you still there, AP? That's the one thing is you need to stick around. Yeah, sign the petition, Damia. You can. We need to all sign it because we can't have the government control what they determine to be okay information, because they will make sure that the only information we're getting access to is what they deem appropriate, which will be just whatever pushes their agenda. We're already living with a lot of propaganda. They want to change it so that it's here. I'll do this thing here. Yeah. So the whole petition is to repeal liberal censorship. So whereas the Trudeau Liberals are desperate to police and control speech, whereas freedom of expression is fundamental to a free society, whereas the Trudeau Liberals rammed their censorship bill through every step of the way, ignoring the concerns of Canadians and Canadian content creators to force it into law, whereas they have now given themselves power to control what Canadians can see and say online. And whereas conservatives will always, whatever, that's just whatever, the thing saying about the freedom of speech. So, the primary rationale he gave for crafting the legislation was to promote the interests of Canadian content creators. The Trudeau government wants Canadians to think that the bill will make Canadian content more accessible and boost the online presence, but the content creators are saying the government is wrong. Bill C-11 has always been a bad bill. If passed, it would invade Canadians' privacy and lessen our ability as citizens to hold the government to account by influencing what we can say and see online. Bill C-11 would force feed domestic viewers Canadian content, even if the viewers weren't interested in the content of the material. That would then lead to lower click rates as Canadians not interested in the video's topics would choose not to click on it. This is just, I don't know. I pulled up one page for it. Yeah, I'm frozen because I'm talking about censorship. C-11 also raises huge privacy concerns. Currently, YouTube and other platforms don't track where viewers are from, but Bill C-11 would force platforms to track where viewers are from to decide what kind of content to push on viewers. So yeah, it would just determine what she was able, what content we see, what content we're allowed to see, and would also track where we're viewing information from. So of an invasion of privacy. So that's the reason why they want to shut down. To shut it down. So I'd give the Canadian Radio, Television, and Telecommunications Commission broad authority to regulate platforms like YouTube and Facebook and stuff, much like they already do with radio and television. The government says it's not necessary to stop streaming giants from getting a free ride and to promote local artists, but it's not true, right? It would just give them the opportunity to determine what we are able to witness or not watch, right? They would have the ability to impose financial penalties against people and businesses as well. It changes Canada's broadcasting policy and gives new powers to the country's broadcasting regulators, which, well, the internet as we know it today was, it's the expansion to include the digital realm. The ability to impose financial penalties against people and businesses that violate certain provisions of the Broadcasting Act or its regulations. So yeah, they would just be able to really censor us and impose fines as well. Okay, so back to to life, back to reality. AP, is AP still there or no? Is Sham still there? Just checking to see who's on the live. Checking to see who's on the live. Back to our daily scheduled programming. Exactly. Exactly. Hi, Stephanie. Okay, so I'm not seeing Shams. Or is that you that's watching, or who's watching on here? Is it Diana, or is it Megan? Is it Shams? I can get you a card, Alicia. I did not. Did I read your card? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay. We could do a karaoke. We could do a karaoke spin and see. I'll just throw the karaoke machine on and I'll sing tunes. That could be fun. That could be fun. Maybe that's what I need to do today to get my energy up. I really feel like I'm going to do, after I'm done with this, I'm going to do a yoga nidra and, like just a 20-minute yoga session of yoga nidra and see if that doesn't give me some more energy back. And stop throwing the cards all over the place. I'm going to ask, is this one? Ooh, that'd be cool. So yoga nidra is a specific form of yoga that puts you, you go through this very, like where you relax through your body piece by piece. And within 20 minutes, it can create the same as if you'd slept for 4 hours. And restore your energy. It's a beautiful, beautiful meditation. If you haven't done a yoga nidra before, you should do a yoga nidra. When I try to do it at bedtime, if I was to do a yoga nidra before I go to bed, I end up not finishing the whole yoga nidra. I just fall asleep and sleep through the whole night. Sing a card's message. Oh my goodness. And you could have guests one at a time and viewers can vote on who does the best. That'd be freaking awesome. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine? Hi, Corinne. I can put you on the list. Okay, so I'm just going to check, but I feel like this is your card, Alicia. Is this Alicia's message for the day? Is this Alicia's message? Good knee yoga. Yin is nice, relaxing yoga. Yin is very much just nice, easy yoga. It's a great bedtime yoga. But yoga nidra is a specific form of yoga that really, if I search, yoga nidra means yogic sleep. It is a state of consciousness between waking and sleeping, typically induced by guided meditation. It involves deep relaxation and moving awareness from the external world to the inner world. It can reduce stress and anxiety and help with insomnia. It does not involve any stretches or poses. It's a beautiful, relaxing yoga. All right, now I'm warm again. Just a girl and her goats. You need to come and hang out when Anita Chicken Man's on here. We can have Anita Chicken Man and a girl and her goats. Yeah, it's really good, really powerful. Okay, Alicia, Gaia Gateway Activation. Gaia Gateway Activation. Learning experiences, wisdom transmission, earth intelligence. The Gaia Gateway is the chakra that connects us directly with the mind and intelligence of Mother Earth. This chakra is not very well known, but is now being acknowledged as one of the key energetic spaces we can connect with to activate the ascension process. For many years, ascension has been thought of as moving beyond the limitations of the body and transcending the physical realm. But it is in fact the process of becoming present in the body in full awareness of the spirit within. That's hilarious. The Gaia Gateway is found below our feet under the Earth Star chakra, but when we're connected to it, it's best to imagine it in the center of the Earth. The best way to describe it is a wormhole or portal in the center of the Earth that allows us to connect directly with the non-physical intelligence of Gaia, the spiritual presence of planet Earth. The Earth is a highly spiritual, intelligent, aware being. She has lived through many challenges and experiences that have led her to where she is today. No matter what has been served up to her or how many of us have mistreated her, she has found a way to survive and thrive. To connect, visualize yourself sending deep roots into the center of the Earth. When you get as far as you can go, a portal will open up and connect you with the matrix of Gaia's wisdom. Be open to receiving a direct transmission from her. Your message, Alicia. Sometimes it's not our role to know how everything will unfold. When you draw this card, it's a reminder to trust the plan. The wisdom of Gaia is with you at this time, and you can enjoy the natural expansion that is taking place. You may have a tendency to go traveling and look to the stars for answers, but realize that the planet you call home has much to offer too. You have chosen to be here. This may not be easy to accept, especially if your current reality is a harsh one, but your current experiences are vital for your growth. The Earth herself cannot escape the challenges that she is facing at this time. Learn from her strength. Learn from her yearning for a better future. Come back to her. She is your chosen home. Hello, Faria, the bomb girl. How are you, dear? All right, and then Corinne. Hello, Kay. How are you, love? Are you still there, Corinne? Hi, Johnny. How are you, Johnny? Are you there, Corinne? Groovy. I like groovy. I like groovy. From someone born in the 70s, I dig groovy. I am groovy too, but I am like a sleepy groovy. I've had a very active day today. I went for a 2-hour walk. I've grounded out on Mother Earth. I'm just tuckered now for some, but that's okay. I'm groovy. Are you there, Corinne? Nice. Thank you, Julie. Corinne? I'm not hearing anything from Corinne. All right, I'm going to put her name down here. And I'll throw the card down. Hot shower meal, and then she's out. I like that idea. I was going to do just a yoga nidra and get all comfy with the yoga nidra. We could do some yes/no questions. Definitely we can do some yes/no questions. Okay, we can fire them out. Bring out those platforms. All righty. Let's get some. Oh, Corinne's back. Okay. Sirius Star Blessings. Sirius Star Blessings is the card for Corinne. You're gifting for the people on Facebook. Right? Then we can wear our bell-bottom jeans and our platform. All right, Corinne. Sirius star. Nope, that's the wrong direction. Sirius star blessings. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through, boots with the fur. Everyone in the club was looking at her. I can't remember the song well enough. Sirius is the brightest star in the sky and was one of utmost importance to the ancient Egyptians. In fact, our current new year was celebrated as the coming of Sopdet, the goddess queen of Sirius, as during the last week of December, Sirius can be found high in the sky between midnight and dawn. The Sirius star system is the home of a race of humanoid beings who most likely live in a dimension higher than our own. It's believed that these beings can be contacted through spiritual practice. Tuning into them can enable us to receive high-frequency spiritual downloads. This card draws the bright light of Sirius and the support of Sirian star beings into our world. When it comes to us, it helps us find light in moments of darkness and uncertainty and to continue on. If you feel strongly connected to Sirius and its star beings, it's likely that you are connected to them on a spiritual level. And if you take time to locate the star in the sky, you might even have a sense of coming home. Find an image of Sirius online or look for the star in the night sky. Imagine a great beam of light coming down from it and washing over your being. Know that the electric blue frequency will be supporting you as you move forward. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shorty got a low, 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 low. Your message, the message that comes with this gateway is a giant yes. It brings the energy of wishing on a star and seeing that wish come true. This is a time for you to move forward with any projects or ideas that you have felt called to carry out. There is an energy of positivity, abundance, and excitement surrounding you at this time. Whatever dreams you've been revisiting recently aren't dreams, but premonitions. Know that whatever you're connecting with on the inside is soon to be something you'll be experiencing in the physical. So think about what you desire instead of what you fear. See yourself celebrating as if your wildest dreams have come true. As you do so, you'll be creating the perfect energy for them to manifest in your world. Just a beautiful message for you. Okay, we're going to do yes, no's. We're going to do some yes, no's. So for questions, does anybody have any questions? I'm just going to hold on to the little, anybody has any questions? There, we got our hand in a good spot. It's nice and propped up so it's not moving. Is JF Diana's future love interest? Is JF Diana's future love interest? No, Diana. We'll see, contact Corinne. We'll see, contact Corinne. No, Corinne. Sorry, ladies. Do you have any questions on TikTok? You're welcome, sweetie. I don't know if I froze or something because I'm not seeing any questions or anything. Can't come up with a question. That's hilarious. Oh, we can't have coffee. It's afternoon. It's after 3. Is Melinda going to make a good roast? Is Melinda's roast going to taste good? Yes. The lawyer has newfound courage. Will he act respectfully to me? Yes, Leslie. Hello, Lisa. How are you, love? So is Diana and her kiddo going out for pizza tonight? That's a yes. So that's a yes, Leslie, as well. Sorry. Should Tanya grab some coffee? No. I'm glad the pendulum said no. I probably would have. Hi, Amanda. How are you, love? Will Ricky's finances... Will Ricky's finances improve? Will Ricky's finances improve? Yes, Ricky. Yes, Ricky, your finances will improve. Hello, ladies. Sorry, I'm hiding behind this. How are you? The settlement will be had more than small claims within 10 days. The settlement will be had more than small claims within 10 days. That's a no, Leslie. Will Sham's finances improve? That's a yes, Shams. Two weeks, more than small claims. Will the settlement be had more than small claims within 2 weeks? Yes. Yes, Leslie. Will the settlement be had more than small claims within 2 weeks? That's a yes. Is Julie chronically ill due to a past life? Yes, and I think some of those contracts, like unfortunately, the cost of trauma is a lot of illness, right? When we have chronic, when we have trauma, we end up with inflammation. Oh my goodness, with our nervous system operating in the incorrect, like not being in rest and digest. Like they've linked trauma to being the cause of a lot of autoimmune diseases and disorders. Okay, will Diana get her money back from a scam? Will Diana get her money back from a scam? No, Diana. Will Shams ever find true love? Yes, Shams. Will good news come for Ricky on May 5th? Will good news come for Ricky on May 5th? Yes. Yeah, some of it's carried over though. Some of it's carried over from past lives for sure, right? We've made soul contracts with people in previous lives that we're enacting out and carrying out in this lifetime. But a lot of times, some of the disorders or diseases that we have are caused from an increased inflammation, decreased immune function that occurs, and like your digestive tract gets all messed up as well when you're in chronic stress. There are contracts that are beyond this lifetime that we sign with another spirit that we're going to act out within this lifetime. So for Corinne, does the universe feel that Corinne is ready for a new relationship? Does the universe feel that Corinne is ready for a new relationship? It's a no for right now, but I don't think that it's long. Yeah, it's definitely not long. Yeah. Hi, Kai. Will Kristen and Kyla reconnect? Will Kristen and Kyla reconnect? That's a no. So AJ, Jess, does Ray want to be with Jess? Does Ray want to be with Jess? That's a yes. Shams. Will Shams unlock some super potential Shams? I don't understand that question because your name's in the question, so I'm not sure. What do you mean? Will you unlock some super potential Shams? So Jess, that was a yes, that Ray wants to be with you. Okay, and for Kyla, will Kyla and Kristen reconnect? That's a no. Did Leslie have a contract to help the lawyer man up? Did Leslie have a contract to help the lawyer man up? No. Oh, will Shams connect with his son soon? Will Shams connect with his son soon? That's a yes, Shams. That's a yes. And Tina would like a card. All right, I'm gonna give a card for Tina. Hi, AJ. Oh, definitely time for a nap. It's close to 3:33. All righty, Tina. Stellar Gateway activation. So we're using the Gateway of Light activation deck by Kyle. Okay. Stellar Gateway activation. No, I did. I ended up getting exposed to, he's having a beautiful nap with his head on the pillow. Did Leslie help him? Did Leslie help her lawyer, though? Even though there wasn't a contract, did Leslie help her lawyer? Yes. Is there a long-term relationship coming up within the next 2 years for Diana May? Is there a long-term relationship coming up within the next year? Within the next year for Diana May? Yes, Diana. Yeah, I used to, but when I went through my healing journey, I stopped watching horror movies. I don't watch them at all anymore. And I really, really don't like movies that are like all about the gore. You know, something that would be a light thriller, you know, kind of a thriller drama type one. I'd be more interested in watching that, but I'm not into watching gore. I really started having a distaste for them around the time of like Hostel. Like I watched the Saw movies and, you know, all of those things, but I just really lost my taste for them and just no. I think when I went through my healing journey, I really got to the point where I was like, I was exposed to so much trauma and I just didn't need to see it in real life. I'll watch movies that are like sci-fi or, you know, like kind of supernatural in a way. Like I'll watch that kind of stuff, but I don't want to see like actual violence on humans. Like I don't want to see people getting hurt because I have enough memory, like horrible memories. I don't need to see it on the screen anymore. So I don't watch things where people are getting hurt or, you know, or injured in that kind of way. I just don't. Okay. Tina, the Stellar Gateway, right? The Stellar Gateway is the highest of our chakras and is found about 12 to 24 feet, 3 to 6 meters above our head. It is the energetic gateway that connects us with the divine matrix. It governs our connection to the spiritual laws of creation and the quantum field, and holds our life potential as it holds all the intentions that we set before this incarnation and all the intentions we've set during it that support the ever unfolding path of our earthly experience. Energetically, this portal is beyond time and space. And when we connect with it, we come into alignment with all the aspects of our soul's journey, including when we were part of the cosmos. When I was a kid, I was really young when my mom, when we watched like Jaws and stuff like that. And I loved to swim. I learned to swim when I was 3 years old, but I would come out all the time. So Tina, are you there? I'm just going to give her a hot second, and I'll probably finish reading the memory anyway. Yeah, like I just like, and I don't mean like thrillers like that. I mean, if they're like, you know, it's a little, what, I don't know. I don't really watch TV or movies much anymore. Like I watch like kids movies. The TV that I'm watching right now is actually The Chosen, which is the story of Jesus and the apostles. Like I'm watching that show. Yeah, I really don't like to watch like stuff like that, because like I said, my exposures with my traumas, you know, like I just didn't need to see that anymore. All righty, so I'm not seeing Tina there. I'm still going to finish reading this message because maybe it's important for one of us to read it. Yeah. So this card transports us to a stargate that has a giant pyramid within it. Above the stargate, there are three-dimensional images of Thoth, the former priest king of Atlantis, who is one of the ancient masters holding the secrets of the universe. This image is a reminder of our potential and of our ancient and starry connections. The pyramid is also a symbol of rising power and of how our soul has existed through lifetimes. The Stargate is a projection of our own stellar gateway. This card is therefore a reminder that all things are possible and that with the right alignment, we can draw the powers of heaven down to earth in order to create heaven upon earth. To connect, breathe deeply. Imagine that your breath is taking you up and out to connect with the infinite potential held within the stars. Affirm, I connect with heaven and earth to create heaven on earth. Our message. You are a master of manifestations. Every one of your thoughts, actions, non-actions, and choices is affecting the unfolding of your path. Realize that you have great potential and power within you, and through your focused awareness, you can draw on heavenly support to create the life of your wildest dreams. Know that all the energies you connect with are carried up your stellar gateway, and if they are aligned with the intentions your soul had before this incarnation, opportunities will come your way. It is important to consider connecting with your cosmic origins at this time, and also tracking down the intentions of your soul. For if you can bring your wishes in this life together with your pre-life intentions, you can live a life that is aligned with the highest heavens. Cute. Okay. 333, guys. 333. Right? A beautiful message. But 33. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop off. I'm going to do some yoga nidra. You can all join me and do yoga nidra too if you want. And then I will make a wish. Make a wish. Right, I'm going to go have a little nap and have a yoga nidra nap and get my energy back. I'm going to check and see. I know I have I have to make sure I know what time I'm doing things tonight. Let me check my calendar. That's so weird. I gotta check my calendar. Oh, look at him. Look at him, Julie. He's got his head on a pillow, just totally chilling. Makes me, that's probably half the reason why I'm thinking about having a nap. I was just looking at him sitting over there napping. I can ask the pendulum if I should have contact of who you're thinking of. All right. Does the universe think it's in my best interest to have contact with who Leslie's thinking of? Yes. Yes, Leslie. All right. We're going to have one more card. Keita asked for a card, so I'm going to give Keita a card before I go. Or we're going to throw half the deck on the floor. And like I said, half the deck, well, a third. He is. He's so freaking cute. He was, as soon as we got home, I ate breakfast or whatever, lunch, breakfast thing. And then he wanted to go outside. So we went outside and I did some grounding. There's no music again. No, my phone was busy charging because I killed it on our walk. Okay, I'm going to check and see if this is Keita's card because it just fell off the bottom of the deck. But is this Keita's message? Is this Keita's message? So yeah, he wanted to go right back outside as soon as we got home. And then we did, and I went and did some grounding. And then when I came back in the house, he didn't really want to come in. So he sat out on the deck for a while. And then I just let him in and he's been napping on the couch. Oh, new position. All righty. Keita, Anunnaki light codes. Anunnaki light codes. He's like, and I can see him on the other screen the whole time, like napping on the couch there. And I don't know if it's just his like total chill energy that's in the house and the lack of music that has me going like, oh my goodness. So I am going to do a yoga nidra because a yoga nidra is a really great, it's a shorter and you'll feel really well rested because I don't want to have a big nap because then I might mess up my sleep tonight. So Keita, energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle. The Anunnaki are a race of cosmic light beings who have been coming to Earth since ancient times. The Sumerians and Babylonians acknowledged them as the deities who governed the space between the worlds. The divine leader of this incredible race is the goddess Ishtar, a powerful figure similar to the Egyptian goddess Isis. The Anunnaki have taken many forms throughout the ages. They have an angelic warrior-like quality and have appeared with wings, sometimes up to 4, and with an elongated head and face similar to that of an eagle. When the Anunnaki appear, it's important to know that they are heavenly allies supporting our healing and ascension. In the distant past, they visited the Atlantean civilization and helped those who were aligned with the spiritual path to ascend to the next dimension. so that they could leave the wheel of karma. They acted as divine judges, deciding who could ascend and who had to be left behind for the growth of their soul. Those who had abused their powers and had not honored the divine or valued the great gift of life they had been given had to remain for the cataclysmic end of their civilization. For that reason, some people who have had Atlantean incarnations may fear the Anunnaki, but be assured that these are beings of infinite light working for Source. Say, Anunnaki, Anunnaki, Anunnaki. I welcome the presence of the Anunnaki people. Thank you, angelic cosmic beings, for immersing my energy body in your light codes. Your message: great change is coming to you, but this can only occur if you are willing to shift your perception. You may be experiencing resistance to change, but please know this is simply fear of the new, not intuition. If you're wondering what is the best course of action, the Anunnaki are encouraging you to go with the new. Old systems, old ways of beings, and old ways of being, and old ways of doing things must be released if you are to evolve. Change can bring a sense of vulnerability, but will allow you to make a deeper connection to your feelings, gifts, and what is important to you. You are standing at a gateway of pure potential that will be ignited as soon as you move through this necessary change. Be open to new information, new processes, and new ideas. You are part of the new energy upon the earth. Anunnaki, 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 Anunnaki. Now I got to look it up because I don't know. To me, it looked like Anunnaki. Anunnaki, 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 not Akai, Anunnaki, Anunnaki. Anunnaki. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So I love you guys. I hope that that was a good message for you. There is a change coming. Lawmakers. Yes. So those of us, which there's quite a few of us here that have Atlantean backgrounds, right? That have Atlantean backgrounds. Peace be with you as well. Ooh, love you. Could feel fear of them, but if you ascended, then you might not be fearful of them. Possibly. Alrighty. Well, I love you guys. I'm going to go, like I said, I'm going to go and do my 20-minute yoga nidra so then I have some energy so that I can complete the rest of my day. I had to check in on some of my things that are scheduled and make sure that I know what the rest of my day looks like. But I do definitely have a bunch of work to do. I love you guys. We'll see what we're doing tomorrow. I don't know yet. It might start off tomorrow doing the 9 to like doing a reading at 9 a.m. But it might be, we might do a meditation tomorrow or something else. We'll see. We'll see what we do. Okay. It all depends on what my brain says. Let's do that instead. But I love you guys. I love you guys. So I hope you have a wonderful night. And thank you for joining me. Love you, love you, love you. Okay. Bye, guys. And